What is going on, everybody? Coming back to you with a little sales update video, some things I sold over the past week. Um, Share with you what I got these items for, what I sold them for, obviously, and what I made on them, guys. That's why we're here, right? To make money. Um, so basically, share with you some items you can find in your travels, your thrifted adventures, and hopefully you can flip the same items for some good money too. We'll go right into it with this very nice Vineyard Vines silk tie. Martha's Vineyard silk tie. Vineyard Vines is a very good brand. It's not like Brooks Brothers. It's not like Ralph Lauren where eBay is just saturated with thousands of them. It's a it's a newer brand. It's like 10 years old, and it's a big hit with the younger college age, younger adults. So if you see Vineyard Vines, just grab it. Don't overlook the ties, guys. Ties in the right brand, the right patterns, they sell for a good chunk of change, and you can usually get them pretty cheap. I sold this tie not for $35. I sold it for 25 bucks. Um, and I got it at a Goodwill outlet a couple months ago, so I was in it for less than 50 cents. I think it was 36 cents when I did the math. So I turned 36 cents right into 25 US dollars. So you can't beat that. It's a great return. Ties are great because they're easy to ship, they're easy to store, they don't take up a lot of space, and some of them can go for a good amount of money. Next up, pretty cool looking Polo Ralph Lauren. It's almost like I called it a fishing style shirt. It's an outdoorsman kind of shirt. It's got four front pockets, a nice rich navy blue color, um, and a killer size, right? This is a 3XL big, 3X big, the big size in Ralph Lauren sell. I think this was in one of my haul videos not too long ago. I believe it was. I got $36 for this. I accepted an offer, and it went to a repeat buyer of mine that I had a little while ago, who also bought a bigger sized Ralph Lauren dress shirt. He is a repeat buyer of mine from the UK. Like I said, he bought something before. He originally offered like $30 for this shirt when I was sleeping, and then I think it was on sale for like 30 bucks or whatever. And he actually went out and it was I was asking 36. He just went and hit the buy it now. And he sent me a message saying I offered you whatever, but I decided to just go ahead and buy it. So that was cool. It went in a flat rate envelope to Kentucky global shipping program and then got to the UK. So love the repeat buyers. They're few and far between, but good flip there. I spent about 450 for it, and I got 36. Next up is another item that was in a haul video. It's a very nice brand. It's a very high-end department store kind of brand, Turnbull and Master. Um, Very nice English brand. Um, I got, I believe, $42 for it, and it's going global shipping to Italy. So my first Italian global shipping sale. Had a nice houndstooth green and white pattern to it. Just a very nice, expensive dress shirt. I think I got it the same day as that Ralph Lauren, so they went relatively quickly too, and I got 42 bucks for it. Next up, get out of here. Next up is a very nice Canali, made in Italy dress shirt. This one's kind of like a thicker cotton. It's not like the thin, um, thinner material for a dress shirt. This one was a little thicker, heavier cotton. I gotta give a shout out to Russell Laguerre for donating this because I sold it for $23. It was on sale. So I spent about $4 or $5 on it. Sold it for 23 and made what 12 bucks. No problem. Easy peasy. Next up was another item I had in the haul video, and it was a really really cool item. Really neat. Um, had a lot of character. Um, this is a vintage Mercedes-Benz, kind of like a Leatherman style coat, kind of like a biker. And who's going to want this guy? Someone who has a Mercedes-Benz vehicle, motorcycle, and just wants to stand out. It wasn't perfect. It was actually pretty well worn. You see the leather sleeves have a lot of discoloration. No holes or rips, just a lot of wear to it. The buttons, they had metal buttons. See the tag there, even has a little bit of wear. The buttons were missing paint. The inside lining was really nice and clean. The jacket overall was really clean, just a lot of cosmetic wearing. Made in the USA, a very heavy coat. Um, Part of it was wool, and I ultimately accepted the best offer on this really quickly, um, in 5 or 6 days. Global shipping program to Canada, and I ultimately sold it for $79.99 plus $10 shipping, so right around $90, guys. Um, just a great flip. Went in a regional A box or maybe a medium flowery box. I don't remember. It was big and bulky, but I only spent $5 or $6 at a Goodwill, and I flipped it really quickly. I had saw one like it sold at a best offer of 85, so I don't know exactly. It sold for less than $85, and it was a lot better condition than this one. So I just had a right time, right buyer. Made a good chunk of change. I think I made a little north of $55 on it. So I think I paid for half that one trip just on that item. Next up is an item that I had in a haul video, and I got a lot of feedback and help with in the comments. So thank you for everyone that helped me. This is a Diego Maradona uh, soccer jersey, Brazil, and this didn't last too long at all. Um, just a really nice looking jersey, shirt kind of deal. I sold it for $40 in relatively no time at all. Um, so that was a good. I had it asking for 50. I didn't see any like it, so I just threw up $50. And someone asked $40 for it, and it's there. So spent $5. They sold it for 40, made 25, $30. Next up is a sale I've had before. I sold these two wonderful looking Wrangler pearl snap shirts, both of which are 3XL, which is a great thing to have because the bigger sizes sell, obviously. I had originally sold this lot for $40, but they were returned. The guy said they were a little too big for him. Not a problem. I'll take them back, and I ended up getting my full asking price of $50 um, a month or so later, maybe 5 weeks later. Just a really nice lot. If I find two things like this, I'm obviously going to lot them together. It's a no-brainer. Very nice pockets, nice color, nice pulse snap. So I got 25 a piece for them. I paid $3.50 a piece, I believe, at a Salvation Army, so I was in them for like $7. So really just a nice flip. And last but certainly not least is something that goes to show you that it doesn't have to be perfect for it to sell, right? I sold this for $25. I originally accepted the best offer for $17, but I had to file a case. They never paid, and so they left me hanging. So I relisted it, and 2 days later, it sold for my full asking price. So that was exciting. But this is a really nice polo Ralph Lauren rugby style, shirt. Beautiful, beautiful size, 2XL tall. The only problem was it wasn't perfect, right? There was, and I'm not sure if you're gonna see it on your screen, um, but there were two like yellowy faded stains. So it wasn't perfect. I washed it. They came out pretty good, but I still highlighted it. Give the buyer full disclosure of what he's buying. Um, a little yellowing, not major, but still a defect in the item. Nevertheless, I sold it for $25. Buyer paid right away, so that was nice to actually get rid of it. Had the nice yellow pony logo on the front. Big size, big sizes sell. They're less 2XL talls on the market than larges, right? Just makes sense. So I got my full asking price, paid $5. Um, it went in a flat rate envelope of $4.95. It was a pretty heavy shirt, and I made like 12 or $13. So that's my sales update video, guys. I am uploading a haul video as well, so check that out. Check out my other videos if you like. Um, and if you like the video, give it a like. I appreciate that. Gives me some good feedback. Comment below if you like the video. Give me some love, and hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for your time.